And we're live. Oh, those proportions are off. Wait, hang on. Oh, should have fixed
I
that.
don't know what to do with my hands.
Your hands just do their own thing, Dan.
I'll just put them down
Just
here.
leave them alone. Don't approach them too quickly.
Hey, the screen looks different.
Yeah,
You
there it
changed
is.
up some stuff.
I'm trying to fix it. There we go. Sorry, it's
There it
messed
is.
up from my job. Gross. How is everyone doing?
More importantly, how's the audio? Can you hear us?
I hope they can hear us. See.
I can hear us. More importantly, how's the audio? So, can you hear us? I'm assuming it's fine.
I hope they can hear us. Audio sounds good to me.
Sounds great.
They're going to get a nice echo now. It's going to be great, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Cool.
Well, welcome back to another show. I don't know if we can follow Lizzie's show. Anyone in the live stream, if you haven't listened to last week's episode, it's a good one.
I have been getting a lot of good feedback. I'm sure Pete has as well. That was a really good episode.
I'll say this again on actual pod, but like, I was expecting Lizzie to be a good guest, right? Like, not a bad guest, a good guest.
Yeah.
I was not expecting her to steal the show like that. That was
she crushed it.
That was
great,
awesome.
Great
and some of the best advice that we've gotten in a long time. And we got a couple clips that we got to pull out of that one, Dan. So I'm gonna be doing some posts with it. I think we're gonna start doing little inspirational quotes. You know, so like when people do their podcasts, you know, on the what's that the clock app, TikTok.
Right? The clock struck.
Yeah.
The mouse ran up the.
Like you're like, hey Siri, what time is it? All your phones just went off. So did mine. Yeah, so last week was a great episode. I would definitely check that out. That's pretty dope. One other thing I wanted to bring up is we've never really done an episode on this before. We've kind of talked about it leading up to the event, but if you guys see some good deals with like Black Friday and Cyber Monday coming up, that week before, we're not going to do a Thursday episode because it's this lesser known holiday of Thanksgiving. But we are going to be doing something that week, earlier in a week probably, or the week before that. And we want to kind of compile the sales. Like, what's the best stuff to get? You know, like.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Figured we could do a little themed episode. Because we are probably going to, we might do a little mini holiday extravaganza episode. But I don't know if we're going to be doing like a full-blown episode around Christmas. I may be away.
There's something in the works.
There's some swerks.
Possibly. I haven't heard back. I don't know if you've heard back.
Woodworks? I haven't. I wonder what that is. I don't know. That guy seems nice. He seems nice. Wait, which thing are you talking about, Dan?
The thing that, me and Keith come up with at Maker Camp.
Oh!
The thing that you said that you've been
that's the dumbest thing I ever heard, and I would never, ever suggest this because I, unlike you, respect myself. I think that was my exact quote. So I'm a little dark here.
You are a little dark today. What's going on?
My brightness here. Oh wait, no, I need to do. Is that gonna be gooder?
I'm seeing no change. No change.
No change. That's doing no change. Logitech Brio. If I do this. That literally is doing nothing. Why is this not applying anything? I hate you, Logitech.
Don't you have a forward-facing light?
I face it back.
Oh.
That's good. That's a little gooder. I don't know why it's not cooperating.
Oh well.
Well, you know what they say. At the end of the day, we're all beautiful on the inside. 50 Shades of Pete.
Emma says, do you want your light? It's down here.
Oh, I don't actually use that light, Emma. Thank you. You should light up the room yourself. You know, you don't need a light. All right, let's see. So, do we have well, we don't have a guest. I know that much.
We don't have a guest.
We don't have a guest this week. Yeah, it's just us. Do we have questions?
We didn't want to put anybody under that pressure of, following Lizzie.
Yeah, nobody could follow Lizzie. So we're taking a week off. Although we already locked down our guest for next week.
See.
Should we like tell everyone?
Yeah.
It is a cat. El Gato. Yeah, so next week's guest is going to be Dave Meow,
Meow.
named after a cat, named
Yeah.
after a guy named Dave. So we're pretty stoked for that. I literally, like, it was like an hour ago, I called him and I'm like, yo, have we ever had you on a pod? Like, am I blanking here? He's like, no, we haven't. You haven't, but like, it's not like I like make a big deal out of it. I'm like,
I'm
bro,
looking forward to it because
you gotta be
you
on.
guys can talk 3D printing the whole time, and I'll just
And you
take
can
a
take
nap.
a nap.
It'll be great.
Great.
I love it.
Also realized what's wrong with my video. 1 second.
Uh-oh. Now it's just me and the audience. Oh God. Panic ensues. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, there it is. That's better.
Yeah, I had this aggressive light behind me that was just like changing the whole chroma key or whatever the kids call it these days. So there's
Okay.
that. But yeah,
Take off your shirt. Nobody wants to see that. No, I think he was talking to me, but that's fine. Okay.
there it is. I made it.
This is why we can't get sponsors.
This is why we don't have female guests. Oh wait.
Speaking of sponsors, I teased a little bit about an upcoming giveaway. Pete, you wanna give details on that, or do you want to tease it?
The one for the big thing that's like later.
Yeah.
That thing?
We need to talk about how we're gonna do it.
Oh, do we though?
I don't know.
I think we should.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you know what that means.
Does that mean we have music to play? Is it?
There is no.
That's the point where you play like.
No, there's. I mean, this isn't a pod. We don't do any. We don't do any music for that. But guys, you should know. You should know this was coming. We love 2 events every year, and it's Makers Camp, the Cat Skills Makers Camp, and Workbench Con. So we partnered up with Workbench Con, and we're gonna be giving away a ticket. Now, here's the thing: the giveaway is gonna be in December because we want to make sure that people have time to prep. So we got in really early. We started talking to them early.
Yes.
We locked it down for now, and they're gonna be the sponsor this week. We're gonna talk, about them every month. But the giveaway is gonna be running through, I think around December 15th. I think is when mid-December we have an episode, and we're gonna be doing a giveaway then. And also, if you want to buy your ticket and you don't want to, gamble with the giveaway, we have a discount code. AWP gets you $50 off. So
heyo.
Hey, every little bit counts.
$50.
Trust me, every little bit counts.
To buy more drinks.
Exactly. If we run into each other there, maybe if you're a top tier patron, maybe you get a free drink from PD. Good old PD.
If you're a lower tier patron, I'll buy a chilada.
Maybe we split a drink. Maybe we 2 straws, maybe 1 straw, depending on how high your tier is.
Or maybe I do like Jeff from Maker's Way, and I get like a 3-foot long.
Oh my
straw
God!
And I walk around.
Wait, can you talk about that? That was hilarious. Came out of nowhere too.
Jeff from Maker's Way is famous for concocting like a 3-foot straw at Maker Camp, and he'll walk around and put the straw in people's drinks that aren't paying attention and drink them while they're not paying attention.
Anyways, we all got COVID after that.
Oh yeah, that's probably where I got COVID. That's
but true. It was like I don't know where you would just see this straw just like traveling like past you, like me and Emma standing there, and then past my shoulder is a straw going into someone's drink that we were talking to. This is why I had a resealable tumbler, which I actually haven't seen since that event. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is. I gotta check the car. Also,
That's
totally.
That's called a bong. Oh, is that what that is? Just a large straw.
Poop out the chat. There we go.
We don't have those things in Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha. Ooh, yeah. I keep forgetting you can like lock different panes to different parts of the window on Windows. You can do like
what are you talking
quadrants. About? I'm using a Windows computer.
Oh.
To do stuff. So yeah, that's why. Not
that's
top
weird.
chat.
Why would you do that?
Because that's what we record on. That's why this podcast sounds so terrible. Also, surprisingly, the quality last week was pretty dang good considering we used the Zoom call audio.
Yeah, that was all Zoom call audio.
Yeah, that was actually surprisingly good.
Not bad.
It's nice.
I say we do that every week.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. By the way, if you guys have any suggestions for guests that we should have, we are open to that as well. Or if you want to Heroes do topics.
Except John Malecki.
Yeah, and Lizzo got canceled, so
Lizzo's
we had to.
out.
Yeah. We're now trying to lock down Taylor Swift. So.
Oh, are we?
Yeah. My people are still looking for her people.
I do have an inside track to Taylor Swift.
You got one text message once from Ticketmaster, and one of the words in there was Taylor.
That's more than you got.
That is true. I was talking about that with Emma yesterday. I'm like, I'm kind of sad that we didn't get that same text message that Dan got.
Lars says he emailed a suggestion like a month or two ago. No response.
Of course we responded.
Get Titty Nick in here. Oh yeah, Nick Birchtold.
Nick Double D Birchtold. Double Birchtold. Let's see. Lars.
It's a hookah if it's a flexi straw. It was definitely a flexi straw, so I guess that would be a hookah. For the tobacco.
A chuka?
So it's legal.
The devil's lettuce?
Anthony, I honestly have no idea who that is. So if you're being serious, I apologize. I don't know who that is. But if you're trying to be funny, I still don't get it.
So Lars did suggest someone. I am unfamiliar with
Anthony Camigula.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that name.
Is he like?
Should I know that name?
No. He's a smaller account, so probably a little lesser known. Let me see. Oh, he sells like plain accessories.
We got corncob pipes and button noses. Yes.
You got me at corncob pipe. We'll add him as a potential. Not that we only want big accounts, but we do want people that people will relate to and want to take advice from, that they know and respect in a community too. That being said, we have brought on people from like left field, and people have enjoyed it.
Speaking of left field, I was on a podcast last night.
Were you really?
Not this one.
Was it called Left Field?
No, It was called Beat Around the Bench with Colt Crit, Jess Build It, and Ross from RNC Design, I think.
Okay, that's
Beat
weird.
Around the Bench podcast. Yeah, it was fun.
I gotta look.
Adam Savage. You know what? I agree with that, actually.
If we can get Adam Savage.
What the hell?
We'd be done. Like, Jimmy's great, but like Adam Savage makes Jimmy look like Adam Barnett. Like, am I right?
Is Adam in here yet?
I don't know. He's probably not. That's why I'm picking on him. He might be. Is he? No, he's
Adam
not.
Barnett was trolling all of our Home Depot glove posts.
Oh my God, Adam.
That guy.
So like, I get why he's mad. So if you guys missed this whole thing, he's Adam Barnett went to Home Depot and he had to cut some molding for some stuff around the shop.
Yes, Colt would be a fun guy.
How fancy is this shop that he needs crown molding? Crazy. So anyways, he's getting some molding, and the miter saw station for the crown molding was broken. So they were going to cut it on the slider saw for the panel saw for plywood sheets. And the guy said, and this is his quote, Barnett's quote, "I don't know if this saw can cut this. Let me check with my manager." And after waiting for like 10 minutes, the guy was like, "Nah, bro, we can't do it. Like, that saw won't cut it." And Adam just like stormed out of there. And I get why he's mad. And then he ended up at a some place that has a permanent 11% discount, which at that point just like lower your prices. Come on. Menards. Colt's actually on the short list.
Yeah.
No, because he's under 5'6". He's on a short list.
No, he's taller than me.
I'm making a short joke.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't do that. You're gonna hurt my feelings.
You're 5'9". 5'8.5".
In your ass. I'm 5'8" on a good day, I think.
Yeah.
With my high heels on.
Don't you forget it, Dan.
So, speaking of the paid post that you and I both did, your reel was fantastic.
Thank you.
Absolutely fantastic.
Appreciate that.
Really was.
It bombed.
I mean, they always do whenever you tag anybody, whether it be a brand or not. They always bomb. But it was very obvious that I had to splice in the name.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dan. That was the most
I had so many people call me out.
superb editing I have ever heard.
And I didn't know what to do. Like I was like, oh God, I don't want it to look bad on the brand. So I was deleting those comments.
Like,
but I can't keep up with it.
Dan,
so.
honestly, I almost suggested, but you were being you sounded really sour that night.
I only had to do that creative editing because I accidentally called them Gorilla Gloves, and they're like, it's actually
they're human gloves,
specific,
but they're
you have
Gorilla
to call
Grip.
them Gorilla Grip gloves. I was like, oh shit.
Because keep in mind, there's Gorilla Glue.
If you could just like do like a creative edit, that'd be fine. I'm like, okay, I'll do that.
Creative edit. So I almost suggested to you that you need to reshoot it completely, but like still make it so you can do creative edits wherever and throw in like different brands. Like, hey, protecting my hands is important, and then like put your hand out of frame, and then the next shot is a panning shot of you like putting on gloves or something. So you just shoot that one little section and dub over whatever brand it is, and then keep the rest of it the same.
I should have done that.
Oh, Adam's here. Hey, Adam, you missed one of the funniest jokes we've ever had on this podcast. And it involved you, but that's okay.
It was pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. Honestly, I laughed at my own joke. That's how good it was. What is this?
Yeah, I was feeling pretty good about my reel until I saw yours, and then I got told that
stop it.
I was bad.
So
you can't say it like that.
It was also one of those reels like. So by the way, like Dan and I, like we don't get a lot of sponsored post things. We're really bad at marketing ourselves.
I mean, I get offers all the time, but I say no to like 75-85% of them.
Yeah, this is through a company that we've worked with before, Lacursi Group. They handle like Gorilla Gloves, Gorilla Grip gloves. Sorry, Dan.
Firm. Yeah, see, you did
Firm
it too.
Grip, AWP, not the podcast, but the tools, which we gotta get on that collab. Come on.
Yeah, we have to. How have we not done that yet?
And so like we're like, all right, let's do it. And like, I honestly was like dreading doing that video because like I don't like doing like ads, and that one was a little more like they wanted you to actually talk about the product and the sale. I like doing the ones where they're like, just use it in the content. I'm like, cool, like that's I'm just using the thing, but I had fun with it. It was good, and it was the first video that I have ever done that someone else recorded everything with my
daughter recorded that for me.
Emma recorded all of my video with definitely many pointers that were grumbling and probably quite rude at the time. No, right there. No, faster. Why would you? But so I love you. But yep, there. Yeah, she's confirming.
That was a very succinct, like, yep.
Well, we actually like I wrote like a little script for it. Not even a script, just like a shot list, and it really does help. Sold out for gloves. Hey, no glove, no love. Communication is our strength.
I got one free pair of gloves, so worth it.
You got a 5-pack.
Dude, I was trying to.
You sold out for $9.88. You sold out.
Okay, I got a 5-pack and a T-shirt. Okay.
Oh, you got a T-shirt too?
Yeah, there was a T-shirt in the box, dude.
I also got stickers.
Well, yeah, there was a sticker.
Why don't take this away from me? It's a $30 value, Emma. Coming in with the save. But I mean, like, listen, they're good gloves. It's literally the same type of gloves I buy all the time for gardening. Like, I was like, heck yeah, I actually use this stuff. So it's not like it was like, hey, hello, dear. We have glove that would fit content great. Okay. All right.
I got one of those emails today. It was for CNC and laser files. It literally just said, you send money, I send files. That's all it
really
said.
Selling it.
And then it was like, usually when like you get a blast email from a company, you don't see all the recipients of the email, right?
Unless they're stupid. I've gotten those. I saw like a bunch of people.
This person, whoever this person was, did not hide everybody's emails. So I got a bunch of replies saying, just blasting them. It was funny.
Actually, I'm not gonna say everyone, but several of us in the community, because I've talked to a couple people about this. You know when you get your messages, right? And then it says like 5 requests, and you go to your requests, and there's like one there. Well, then there's like hidden
A
requests.
hidden one?
Yeah, I can't believe how many people want to bone me. Like, it's crazy. And I always laugh.
Get any of that.
Dude, I get so many. Like,
I only get, hey, do you want more followers?
No, I get it's just like sex or watch my live stream or whatever, and I'm like, this is trash.
Can you just like forward those to me?
I deleted them 2 days ago, and I already have a bunch. They look like this. So it's just you and a bunch of people.
Just forward them to me, dude.
But here's the funny thing. I love when I'm like, because they just add a bunch of people in there, right? And sometimes I'll click it, and it's just always a bunch of like water drop emojis and like random, you know,
squirt.
But like one time it was like Jimmy DeResta, like me and a couple other like random people, and I'm like, I made it. I'm getting like porn spam with Jimmy DeResta.
Yes, you are correct, Adam. I am married. I'm very happily married.
It literally says, if you like sex, let's watch my free videos here. And then it's just like a long link. Yeah, report that.
See, that's fine. I don't mind videos.
This one's just a link. And this one is, hi, do you love me? I don't know.
You know it.
You know it. So like, come on, Instagram. Like, you put it in the requests, the hidden requests. Like, at this point, it says sex in it and there's a link. You should know, Instagram. If you can tell me via the algorithm what I want to see, I think you can filter out porn spam. Like, come on. It's actually your
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I screw that up?
Your yeah,
we went from gloves to porn scams. Yeah, well, hang around.
It's topical.
We got
no glove,
30
no
more
love.
Minutes of this. Who knows where we'll go? Speaking of who knows where we'll go, did we get any questions this week?
I literally asked this question 5 minutes into the show.
Did you?
Yeah, this is supposed to be the banter part of the show, so we're talking banter.
I was just curious. It just popped into my head.
Why are you like this?
I don't know. Right, because that's how I am.
If I could turn back time.
So how are we gonna do the giveaway? Are we gonna do our normal email, or are we gonna do like I say we do an IG post?
I say we do a locked Google form that people can't edit, because I've seen brands make that mistake before.
Google form?
Yeah, it's not like that. It'll just like send it to or Gmail, or just like add it to the database. Because that way we can link people from our, what's it called? The thing with the stuff. Instagram. Thank you, Dan. And then we could also just direct them to fill that out through the podcast. I think that's going to be the most collaborative way, because we had a very uneven balance of people applying for the Ticket for Maker Camp on the pod versus the IG account.
True.
So we're going to be talking about it quite a bit, and it's going to be a couple months. So
yeah, we're going to run this till December.
I'm trying to think how we want to do this we'll figure out all the details exactly. It's going to start next week. We're going to start talking about it this week. We'll figure out the details. We're probably going to do some kind of bonus entry thing. So yeah, we'll see what we can do.
We only locked this down officially like 2 or 3 days ago. So
yeah,
we haven't had a chance to pump out the details of the giveaway. I thought we'd do it live.
Our agent, I'm not going to lie, our agent locked that down.
Oh yeah.
She's outstanding. Yeah. Like literally the AWP has an agent now, guys. We're big time. And she locked us down. Her name is Emma. We happen to be married. But hey, I'm
not married to her.
It's a 3-way marriage, Dan.
Oh.
we
just got out of a 3-way marriage.
Subbed Mike for Emma. Hey, Dan.
I think we came out ahead.
Listen, you are very important to this relationship because you have a very special skill. Someone has to hold the camera. You're pretty good at that.
God damn it! I can't get away from that either. Jeez.
She's like a scarecrow, outstanding in her field. I like that. That is great. Don't call her a scarecrow to her face though. It might backfire. Emma is the glue. Which level of type bond is she?
Clearly the type bond too dark of the podcast. Sorry.
No, it's fine. She's the accelerant.
Are we the star bond? Can I be the medium thick?
Well,
medium thick.
Honestly, brown? Dan, probably the best description of Dan. Like, we're not fat. We're medium thick.
Medium thick.
Medium thick. All right, back to questions. I don't think we actually have any voicemails.
I didn't see any questions.
Toman no longer likes us. We did get a question from Jesse last week on the 24th.
We got a written in one, didn't we?
Yeah, that's just a written in. You want to read that one?
Yeah, where the hell is that?
It's Jesse
McIntyre.
Watch your mouth, dude. They have a name.
Sage Hill Woodcraft.
Not to be confused with the store.
Do you want me to read it now?
Yeah, why not? Let's just do it. I'll do the show notes.
Here. Do you want me to read it out loud?
Oh, yeah, well, eventually, yes. You can pre-read it. I practice. Listen, I can read. The second I have to read in front of people, it sounds like I'm reading at a first grade level. It's terrible because I get nervous for some reason. It's like PTSD.
Is that why you don't do karaoke?
Hey guys, actually, yeah, it is. I have like PTSD, man. I can't do it.
Jesse from Sage Hill Woodcraft here. I've got a few things in local stores here, like bowls, plates, trinkets, and boards. I've only done 2 markets and did all right there. I want a bigger online presence and I'm having a hard time. I've got almost 10,000 followers on Instagram, but hardly any engagement. So I think it's all bots. I have to revamp the website. Do you guys have any suggestions? Anyways, I've been binging the show for the last 2 weeks whenever I can, and I love it. You guys keep my motivation high and give great info and perspectives. Keep it up. Love you long time. Sage Hill Woodcraft from Jesse.
He knows the words. Good. I'm wondering if he's binging, like now it's getting to the point where like, are you binging from the back or from the start, from the front, whatever? Because I don't, like, what do you think is the best part of our podcast so far? Like, the beginning was a little rough, but I think we had a lot of fun.
Do you really want me to answer that out loud right now?
I know you're going to say the end, but we had some, like, when we went through, like, a stage of, like, all right, we're a big time podcast. Let's get big time guests on here. And we got all these, like to us celebrities, like 2 years ago and a year ago. And, like, now we're, like, all friends with them. So it's, like, I don't want to say it's like the volume's been dialed down on it, but it's kind of cool that we can call like Jimmy or Lee, our friend, like they're celebrities.
That was an awkward spot for me last night. So when I got done with the podcast with Colt and Jess and Ross.
Forget all their names?
Yes. Hold on.
Sorry.
Trying not to sneeze.
Don't sneeze.
So when I got done with that podcast after we got done recording, they're like, hey, since you've been doing a podcast for however long, do you mind if we pick your brain? I was like, yeah, I don't mind. And one of the questions was, how do we get better? And I was like, oh, don't put me in the spot. I don't want to tell you guys you suck.
We're figuring that out.
No, they don't suck.
How do you get better? We do a live stream for 16 people every week.
No, I just said just consistency, man. Doing it every week. We've been doing it every week almost. I mean, we hardly miss for 3.5 years.
I sent an email today to a brand that we're looking to work with for a sponsorship, and I wrote in there like, we do a weekly podcast, and I had to specify like we've only missed like holidays and special events. So it's like it's pretty cool. Like I think we only got like kind of lenient with it this last year because like even when we missed the holidays and whatnot, we would like make it up with a mini episode. This last year was the first time we were like, it's Christmas and New Year's. How about we don't do an episode?
Right. That's what I was telling those guys. Like the first year, I mean, there was, I think
I got married and they still had a podcast.
Yeah. Lefty's wish.
Lefty's wish.
I think we recorded on, it was either Thanksgiving Day or Christmas Day the first year. One of the holidays we recorded on the actual day.
It was a day or
I think
Eve.
It was Christmas Day. No, Christmas
I don't know. It was
Day.
like and the thing is, this might sound like so, or at least I'll answer for me, not for everyone
Look
else.
at how glue-filled my shirt is.
It's glue cocky.
It's glue.
So I'll answer for myself and not everyone else. Like in our household, like the Thursday podcast recording has never been an argued thing. It has never been like, hey, do you need to record this week? Or like, hey, can we go out tonight? Like it's since the beginning, it has always been like Thursday night is a thing. Like,
well, not since the beginning. We used to record on Sundays.
well, we did some Sundays. We
tried a few different days.
But I gotta say, like the last 2 years plus, 2.5 years at this point, like it's never been an argument or any kind of like, I can take a week off.
See, Jake is right. AWP Christmas Day special.
Yeah.
It was a bonus.
It was a bonus. Oh, that's right. We didn't actually do a pre-show or anything like that.
Yeah. We told people we weren't going to record on Christmas, and we ended up recording on Christmas. Yeah.
So Dan had an original idea that I would have never thought of. Are we
gonna drop this on people?
I don't know. It's
we haven't got the okay from one of the four parties yet.
One of the yeah.
I need to put this down. That's probably annoying.
We might be doing a collab holiday special
extravaganza.
You know, like when I don't know, the Muppets end up in like CSI, like when they do crossovers for the holidays.
I was gonna say when Wu-Tang gets with like Anthrax.
What?
And they do an album.
Oh, Anthrax. Okay. Yeah, like to the younger crowd, when Linkin Park and Jay-Z did a collab.
Collision Course.
We're really
really
effing this up. Or like when Taylor started dating
John Mayer.
That's one of them. Wait, there is a Lars, to answer you, there is a episode of Family Guy or a skit in Family Guy where they do a Sesame Street and like The Wire crossover or something, where like they're like doing drugs and stuff. It's super weird and dark, but
really,
Joe Montana. Hannah Montana is on. We've been trying to get her for a couple years.
That was an amazing album. I listen to that all the time in the shower. That Linkin Park and Jay-Z album.
Oh yeah, it's a good
Collision Course.
That'll get you hyped. I figure out why my.
All right. Anyways, get on with it. Tell them what we're talking about.
Oh, we're potentially not our. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna get to another joinery podcast thing. Whatever. I forgot. Yeah, they started some shit they can't finish. Whatever. They're throwing explicit on that. But no, we're possibly doing a little thing with Sounds of the Shop, I think is the name. I don't know. We'll see. Like Dan brought it up to Keith, and Keith was like, "Sure, I got 5 minutes," and then we didn't ask Jason yet, so it all depends. It would be
Keith was like, "Actually, that's a great idea."
Yeah, another Shop Sounds Woodcast. I like that name. Yeah, it's crazy because I never thought of it. I definitely never brought it up. None of the times that Keith was on.
You never did.
I definitely didn't bring it up ever. And then Dan was like, I have an original idea. I'm drunk. Let me ask the guy from the other pod. Dan's the best.
Could you do me a huge favor right now because it's bothering me?
It's blurry. I know. I'm really trying. I'm really trying to fix this right now. Hold on.
I'm like, are my glasses broken? What's going on?
Are they broken, Dan?
Yeah, actually they are. I don't know if you've ever noticed. My glasses are cracked. You can't tell. My glasses are nasty. I got brand new glasses a while ago. I hate them. I love these crappy things that I wear.
Focus. All right, cool. Yeah.
I got real nice, like, I don't know if I think they're like Ralph Lauren's or something, and I do not like them.
Ralph Lauren?
Yeah, they're very fancy.
Not a fan. All right, so we got that. Okay, so that was.
I do, Lars. That is correct.
Nokia phones for me. No, I actually have a really nice camera. It's just I don't know.
We have the same camera.
We do. The software for the camera is not cooperating for me today, so I can't mess with my exposure or anything. It's just like locked to whatever it is. So that kind of stinks.
Do you have autofocus on?
I don't have control of it right now. Like the software that controls it doesn't have I can't do anything with it. It's okay though, because
Okay.
I'm okay in 2K as well, or 1K, or quarter K. Yeah, we're okay. We're good. We're good. We're fine. Windows Update probably broke it. You're right. Probably did.
Probably.
I was messing with my computer before. Wait. I had to bring something else up. I talked about the. See, this is why I need to take notes throughout the day because I have like.
Well,
I have like thoughts.
Okay.
Sorry. Damn it, Jake Miller. Lost my train of thought. I was thinking.
I am this close to ending all my international Etsy shipping.
Really? Well, what happened? Backfired?
I'm going to talk more about it on the podcast, but
can you give us a teaser?
Yeah, there was a package that I sent to Canada.
It's Canada
that got damaged, and then I resent the package, and it got lost. So the guy filed a complaint. You know, I was like, "Hey, file a ticket with Etsy. Hopefully they'll cover it," because it was like $120. He ordered 3 inserts, and shipping to Canada is $30, and they just took the money out of my account. Didn't even reach out to me.
What?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
It happened again today from a package of bow ties that I sent to Israel. I wonder why a package I sent to Israel got lost. Anybody?
Dan,
there's a little thing going on over there right now.
Too soon.
Just angry.
Actually, so like this might not make any sense to anyone listening to this like later down the line, but there's 2 really terrible things happening right now. One is obviously the whole thing in Israel and Gaza, and that's just deplorable. But we had some really bad stuff happen in Maine this week, or today, really. There's another mass shooting. Was it last night? Oh,
yeah.
Another mass shooting. Like, so, and I talked to somebody on the phone today that is from that region. They were like, yeah, like that was close by. They were in Massachusetts at the time, but like, that's sad, man. That's crazy. And to anyone that's out in the areas, both of the areas, because we actually do have listeners in Israel. We've popped up on their charts somehow before. Our hearts go out to you guys. Seriously, like it's hopefully our podcast brings you a little bit of joy. Sorry, I didn't mean to like bring the mood down, but you know.
Yeah,
It's not all
I quit.
Smiles, but you know. Insert.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't complain about my 2 bad Etsy things.
I mean, Etsy
perspective, people.
So going back to Emma said, kind of like the England shipment we did. So I make these like windscreens for when you're setting up like chafing dishes with serving trays and stuff. I have like outdoor windscreens that are laser cut. You just kind of assemble them. So somebody ordered some from England. I did not adjust the shipping for international. So it was on like 3D printed like 4 to 8 ounce items. That weighed probably 3 pounds. It wanted me to pay like the default price for it was $80 on a $105 shipment or shipping,
Good
whatever.
God.
Yeah, and with material, I was at a loss basically. And then I found that UPS had a $50 option, and then they get there and they're damaged. 3 pieces of the 12 pieces are damaged. So I was like, hey, they'll still like assemble. Those corners are just gonna be damaged in the back. I'm like, just to be frank I was straight with them. I was like, just so you guys know, like we this is a new product for us. We basically broke even on this. I'll give you half of your money back, but I wouldn't be able to offer you the replacement. And they were like super like, oh no, that's totally fine. We understand. Half off is totally acceptable. Like they were so super cool with it. But like we still ate like $30 on this thing. So, you know, you live and learn. It kind of sucks when it's a big order. Like imagine if somebody ordered a slide table from you to...
Oh, I don't do the bigger tables international.
Yeah, but you know,
I only do the small stuff. But even that, like I'm done. So the one package that went to Canada, it had 3 saw stop inserts in it. This person ordered 3 saw stop 0 clearance inserts.
How many saws did they have?
I don't know. Maybe they just wanted extras. I don't ask. And I mean that's probably like a 3.5 pound package. I can't remember exactly. And to Canada, sheesh, that was like $35. alone in shipping, which isn't a lot, but you know, if I have to do it multiple times, it adds up. So
Yeah, it definitely
it's
adds
just a
up.
bummer. Like when an international postal service loses your package, I mean, what the hell are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to just continue eating the cost? I mean, geez,
No,
I'm not
you just gotta call it.
freaking. I'm not a large conglomeration. I'm just a guy in a freaking garage.
You're in a garage?
It's annoying.
They're like
Yeah,
a
I know.
professional shop.
Professional.
By the way, speaking of like saw stop inserts and saw stops, I know Lizzie's not the only one with a table saw without an insert on. I'm sorry, without a outfeed on it or any kind of table around it. So Lizzie in her story today, if you're listening to this live, go check out her stories. She was putting lumber on the side, like the keep
Well, she
side
didn't.
of.
She also didn't have the legs underneath.
She doesn't have legs. Yeah, she didn't have the
Yeah.
legs extended. She has the like the wire, not the wire, but like the what is it? The 1 inch square tubing outfeed table option that they have.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so she has that, and here's to anyone watching. Here's the video of it where she was putting lumber, and that's gonna be super blurry on the
No,
edge
it
of
actually looks okay.
her saw, and the whole thing just came crashing down. The whole saw stop tipped over.
Use your leg supports on your
I have seen a
your
plethora
wings.
of
Good
table
Lord.
saws that are just set up like in the middle of a room or
I'm
something or in a
glad
shop.
that she didn't like crush her feet or something like that.
She did specify in the video, the next video after that, she said I was fine. Like that wasn't.
Yeah.
It looked like it was right on top of me. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Like that could have been bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a person that wears flip flops in the shop.
And solo in the shop.
Oh yeah, if you get trapped.
Oh yeah.
I often worry about that. Like whenever I get close to my wood rack, because it's only held onto the wall by a couple of
Brad nails.
Tapcon screws.
Oh, you actually at least you went legit.
They're put into the wall in cinder blocks, so Tapcon screws are holding them in. Like how strong are those? I don't know.
I don't know, but it's a spooky, man. Like to have like wood come down.
See, I could offer the files, Jake, but you know that's only good for people that have a CNC or a way to cut those. So
yeah, and I like the whole sharing files thing. Like I'm in more of the 3D printing space, and some people like they have Patreons where if you're subscribed, you have a free creative license or commercial license to sell their stuff. Technically, while you're signed up for that, but after that you're not. But like, who's gonna stop you? So there's so many people that like will just sell this stuff, and for me, my products are my bread and butter. So I actually don't really want to sell this stuff right now. Like, I'm sorry about the files. I don't want to sell the
shop,
files.
do I have a rigid 45120 clearance in here? I don't know.
Do you have any rigid ones?
I don't think so. Do I? No. It's a very specific question.
Well, why don't you make it, Dan?
No, I don't think I do that one. Is that a table saw or a miter saw?
Yeah, what is that one?
I think that might be a table saw. You sent me one?
Oh.
You sent me one.
Daniel?
Oh. I never sent it back? Shut up.
Damn. So like you better have that insert, man. Table saw.
Shit.
Yeah.
I will definitely look tomorrow.
Thank you for calling him out. And I mean that in a nice way because there's people that are like, hey, don't worry about that design. And I'll be like, you asked me to design something. I'm so sorry. They're like, no, it's okay. I know you're busy. Like, you give me way too much credit. I got busy with dumb stuff. I could have done your thing. So we always appreciate it. We need those little reminders here or there.
Yeah, I'll look. I haven't seen any laying around.
He ate it.
Yeah, I'll definitely look. Oh shit.
We are on that. Hey Emma, send shirts out to patrons to my to-do list. All right, just added it to my
Hey
reminders.
Pete, don't worry about those chisel caps.
Lars, I'm not gonna lie, I was literally looking at this recently in my to-do list and was like, I have to get back to him. Thank you, man. I'm so sorry, bud.
Y'all know I like Temu, right?
You like Temu? I ordered
chisels from Temu because I wanted to see the quality of them, and they're pretty damn good, believe it or not. And they came with really nice chisel caps. They look like they were 3D printed.
Make chisel covers for Lars. I'm gonna Lars, if you don't need them, it's on there. See, Emma confirms it's on there. Or that might be about the shirts. We have a lot of the to-do lists get pretty deep, guys, and that's one of them.
I think Malcolm got something. Malcolm got patches or something.
Oh no, Malcolm got his patches and his shirts. Yeah, he's good. So yeah. he got it. Oh yeah, patron shirts added to the team to-do list.
If people are gonna start calling me out, I want to end this.
Listen, that's how we stay accountable. Because like, guys, this is hard. Like this is hard.
I don't like it.
Dan, you need it. I need them, but no rush. Okay, so I'll leave it on a to-do list, bud. Honestly, Lars, I have a bunch of like decent chisels that I need to get covers for too. I'm either gonna design them or find a quick alternative, because like they're not expensive to make, and it's probably more annoying to design them. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'll make Emma start designing stuff. She's got to learn Fusion eventually.
You know what I do for chisel caps?
You just stick them in like one of those like pencil things that's just all like pasta.
No. I have a better idea.
Oh,
get some of that silicone mold mix and dip your chisels into there, and then pull them out after it starts like congealing a little bit, so that it stays on like wax, and then let it drip off, and then just pull them off, and boom, you got the perfect chisel cap.
But it's silicone.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? It's a cap.
Oh, you sent me Lars, email me the file. Boom. Now everyone has my personal email. Oh no. Lars, email me the...
I don't even have that email. What the hell is that?
That's for special occasions, Dan. You send it to info@CompuServe server Petrie's Workshop.
I don't even put caps on my lenses for my camera.
I'm actually really excited because one of the projects that I have coming up is making a sharpening station. It'll actually be a dedicated spot for just sharpening. It'll have 2 grinders on it and a flat stone bed. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Super excited.
Check to see if the Delta 36725 insert. Oh, is the rigid 4512, is that the same one as the Delta 36725?
Yeah, everyone knows that, Dan. What are you, an idiot?
See, I don't know.
Come on, guy.
I'm really bad. I should probably get on making that Delta one, because that's a very popular saw.
Yeah, it is.
And I have people ask for it all the time.
Hit me up about something, and it was like a one-off thing they wanted me to design. I didn't have the saw. They're like, you should make this. And I'm like, I don't have the saw. I can't do it.
Yeah.
And then like
people don't realize that I can't just make it.
Yeah, and then they sent me like
access to that saw or something.
But they sent me a link for like, oh, never mind, this guy makes it now. And it was like selling like hotcakes. I'm like, well, I don't have the
Who was it?
Sorry. I don't know what it was. No.
I haven't sold a single one of those Powermatic 2000 saw inserts.
Well, yeah, because I got mine for free. And which is kind of surprising, because like a lot of people have. Actually, you know what it is?
That was a popular saw.
You know what it is, Dan? Dan, gonna be honest with you, Dan? Dan, you ready, Dan? That's the saw that old guys buy. It's an old man saw. Old men are not on Instagram. Old men don't go on Etsy to buy inserts. They go to a local woodcraft.
I beg to differ.
I know. But the Powermatic...
I deal with a lot of old dudes that don't know how the internet works. But telling you what.
That Powermatic saw is very popular with the vintage crowd. That's why I love it, because I grew up on Woodsmith Shop.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm an old man at heart. So I can't wait. Well, I guess I should add a saw stop to like my shopping list. That's like the goal list. Because I have like increasingly expensive things I want to buy, and like so here's the thing. I was gonna buy a saw stop last year, but then
how much do you think you can realistically get out of that Powermatic? 2?
I think I can definitely get minimum 1,500 for it.
I mean, that's a good chunk of change.
If it was someone local and someone I liked, it'd probably go for 1,500, maybe a little less. But if I really want to fight it, I could probably do it for more. But like right now, we're kind of talking. Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Pete's special shopping list.
Special shopping list.
Not the one that hangs on the fridge.
Exactly. It's actually all just automated. We just talk to Siri and she puts it on the list.
Oh, I see.
But so anyways, I was gonna buy that saw stop last year, and then Laguna reached out and they're like, hey, we remember you wanted a laser. We can offer you this price right now because of the sale. We can go off the sale. I'm like, okay. And it like wiped out
Oh,
my
that's right.
entire
That's right.
account.
That's right.
Yeah, like literally all my shop money was gone. I was down to like $500, but it was worth it. I got the laser. And now we're putting money aside for car and shop.
Speaking of lasers.
Oh, you little pecker, you.
No, not Pecker.
Oh, you little X tool, you.
Yeah. Dan might be getting an X tool laser.
Can't wait
We'll
to be
have to
getting these
see.
drunk calls. How do I do?
Oh, come on. It can't be that much different than the
I'm gonna
CNC.
throw this effing laser at the wall. It doesn't run on mayo. What are you talking about? This is stupid. It smells a lot. Why does blah blah blah? I can't wait. You know, like when your grandpa calls you because like he can't get NPR or whatever.
I've never had a grandfather. They are all dead.
Oh, that got real dark real fast.
Thank you.
All right, why don't we wrap this up? Let's get out of here so we can talk about your feelings.
Depressed.
That's the thing that made you depressed. Well, speaking of depressing things, we'll see you guys next week. Dave Meow, named after a famous cat, is going to be on next week. We're going to talk 3D printing, and Dan's going to take a fun nap. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be a very long, extended nap. Meow.
My dad can't print the internet. Neither can Dan. All right, love you guys. We'll see y'all next week. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye-bye.